Hi, this is Cata Welch coming to you from the virtual Cavendish Fletcher Community Library. And I'm here today to talk about a couple of things. The first is our first dinner and a movie of the year. Happy New Year 2020, woohoo! We will be showing the movie Downton Abbey. It will be on Sunday, January 29th at 1 p.m. here at the library. And we will be serving a proper English tea. Now, Downton Abbey is... It's based on a long-running PBS series, of which we have, of course, all of the seasons here in the library. And it's about what is really Highclere Abbey. It's one of the last surviving great houses. And it's the ups and downs, it's the staff, and it's the members of the family falling in love and breaking up. And it's a soap opera. But in this one, the king and the queen are coming to visit. And I haven't seen it yet, but boy, I can't wait to put my hands on it. So if you are getting geared up for this, seeing the movie or reading the books, we have several at the house. We have several at the library. The first one I want to talk about is Lady Almina and the Real Downton Abbey. And this is by the current Duchess of Carnarvon. So the Carnarvon family are the people who actually live in Highclere Abbey or Downton Abbey. And this is the story of the house at the time period of the first TV series. Another one was, she wrote a sequel, which is about Lady Almina's son during World War II, and Catherine. It's very good, both of them. I can also recommend How to Marry an English Lord, which talks about the dollar duchesses. So these were these women who had a lot of money in New York. They were the kind of the carpetbaggers. And a lot of the times their mothers couldn't break into high society. So their mothers pushed them to marry these poor English lords. So the mothers could get better social status, and it worked out for the lords because then the lords had all this money to put into their houses because after the World War I, they were kind of running out of money. And some fell in love and some didn't. And that's a fabulous book because it tells both sides of the story. So come in, check it out. Don't forget to come see our dinner and a movie. You know my cooking's worth it. So the other thing I want to talk to you about, and I don't know if you can see him here today, but I have my best friend and the dog of my heart, Ted Welch, here with me. And if you haven't seen Ted before, you know he sometimes comes to the library and plays with everybody. And so I want to talk about a dog author. You know, everybody's really kind of into Garth Stein, who wrote The Art of Racing in the Rain, which is a good book. And W. Bruce Cameron, who wrote the books about the dog that keeps getting reincarnated, Bailey. So I want to talk about an author who lets dogs be dogs, like mine. And his name is David Rosenfeld. David Rosenfeld has a series of about 20 books out. And they're the Andy Carpenter books. Andy is a defense lawyer. And he inherits a lot of money in his very first novel. And he decides to stop taking on cases, except for, of course, there's 20 books in the series, so he doesn't. It always ends up being a friend of his who gets wrongly accused of murder, or he gets pulled into it by his love of dogs. And what I like it are the titles like Bark of Night, Who Let the Dogs Out, Collared. We have several of these books in book form and several in audiobook. And the person who reads the audiobooks, Grover Gardner, is what do you like it, Ted? You like that one? Daddy did too, right? Grover Gardner is really funny. Andy Carpenter is snarky as heck. He's funny, but you really like him. The fact that he loves books makes me really love him. These are great listens. They're great reads. He's got a new series coming out in March called The Canine Team, which has got several of the supporting characters from these books making their own detective agency. So a little sneak peek for February. We are going to be showing the series premiere of Game of Thrones and having a fandom feast. So that is you don't want to miss that one. I'll see you soon. Come visit us at the library. Have a nice day.